This is Salim. A year ago, these images of him gave a face to Yemen's suffering. At 8 years old, his frail body shocked the world and made the prospect of famine a reality. Doctors feared for the future of the country. At the time, there were over 350,000 children with the same level of malnutrition as Salim. That figure now stands at 2 million. One year later, and I'm traveling back to his village along the coast. This region is the worst affected. The further out from the city you go, the poorer it gets. This is Salim now. Emergency aid stopped him from wasting away. His growth is severely stunted, and his brain irreparably damaged by malnutrition. He'll never live a normal life, and his family are still desperate for food. I eat bread and tea, his mother tells me, if I can find some. Sometimes the sun sets and all I've had is tea, she says. Outside the house are Salim's friends and neighbours. Despair and hunger have spread through his village, touching everyone here. Since we got here, people keep coming to us with case after case of severely malnourished children. It's clear that the situation here has gotten a whole lot worse. For generations, the people here have relied upon fishing to survive. But now, going out to sea has become life-threatening. The UN has recorded multiple attacks on civilian vessels. Ibrahim and 10 others took a boat out last week, only to be hit by the Saudi coalition.
الآن احنا لا حول لنا ولا قوة ننظر إلى الله ولا وين الدول وين حكم الذي إذا مات أحد من اليهود والله ما يرضوا وعنا نموت بالعشرات عادي.
The Saudis claim they only target boats that smuggle weapons, but attacks like these have left entire villages struggling for food. It's not just the fishermen that have been affected by this war. These families once had a business here, but a blockade imposed by the Saudi-led coalition has stopped them from exporting their goods. Now their only child is battling to survive.
ايش شيء وما تكون لما تكبر؟
كيف تكون؟
ايش تشتغل؟
بينما ايش تشتغل؟ شي درسها مدرسة. شي درسها مدرسة ايش كما تدرس وتكمل وذاش على أي وظيفة ولا أي حاجة. لا راح عيال، من أنا أحيدك الذي اشتهاي ما اشتهايش.
Not all families have been left without aid. Some donations have arrived. This is Abdurrahman. When we met him last year, without lactose-free milk, doctors said he wouldn't survive. This is him now. After our report aired, members of the British public sent aid and supplies. The help has been enough to keep him alive. Yemen is the world's worst humanitarian crisis. Yet the UN say they've received less than half the money they urgently need to prevent a countrywide famine. The conflict, now in its 3rd year, has created this man-made disaster. And it's people like this that are paying the highest price. Nawal Al-Maghafi, BBC News, Hodeidah, Yemen.